it's been a long while. Like months worth a while. Yikes. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. I hope all of you are doing amazing and everything is going well. I do apologize for just disappearing for a long time. It was not planned, as you can guess, and I should have already finished posting all the video ideas I had in mind. But, oh well, life just doesn't work the way you want all the time, which is sad, but that's fine. I suppose. I don't know anymore. Anyways, I will try to upload once every 2 weeks, at least. I'm working on trying to upload once every week, but for now that seems pretty far and unrealistic due to the situation I'm in and how my life is going. But I will upload once every 2 weeks. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Now, time for some art and chatting. In this video, I'll be redesigning my OC, Dandy. She's a tanuki spirit that protects the natural life and tries to keep the balance in check. Her old designs shows that pure personality and her being perfect and her elegance in my eyes. But she is my favorite OC and I feel very connected with her, and I want her to reflect me, and I'm not perfect, nor pure, nor elegant. Therefore, instead of making myself all elegant and perfect and pure, I shall just make my OC more like me, and, a bit of a downgrade. Well, jokes aside, Lily used to represent who I actually wanted to be as I was growing up, but I can't be like her. There are some things you just can't change about yourself, and I couldn't understand that when I created Lally, and I designed her to be, oh, this is what I want to be, this is who I want to be, so I would just hide behind her. But now I'm out of that and I'm more mature and understand better things and more things. And now instead of pretending and feeling bad for not being like her, I wanted to turn Lally into me and make her an OC that actually represents who I am. Plus, it would make her lore more realistic and accurate and more fun for me as well. Basically, in her lore, she's just this perfect spirit with no bad feelings or habits, but after not being able to protect her forest, she gets desperate and makes a deal with a demon she saw the incantations of in the ruins. Demon asks for her soul and asks her to work for him in hell, since her powers are more powerful against demons. And in return, he promises to protect her forest and everything in it. And with that, she makes a deal. And she forms the first cracks in her quote-unquote perfect image. And as the time passes, she gets less and less perfect. Of course, there is more to her lore than this, and it goes a bit more in depth, but this bit is, in my opinion, enough for this video. Throughout the story, her looks does not change, even a little bit, even though her personality and her perspective in life changes by a lot. And I don't think those changes shows, which is kind of sad. And since that, I really wanted to give her a new look because, again, she's changed and I want to show that she's changed. And since we all go through that type of change as we grow, why not make her represent the new me? Because I'm also changed. While I was growing up, I always thought I had to be perfect, and I had to keep this perfect daughter image for my family and family friend and all that things. But the more mature I got and the more I grew, it got harder and harder to keep that perfect image. And keeping a perfect image as a child is way easier than keeping a perfect image as an adult, because you will have less expectations. People will have less expectations from you and all that other stuff. And when you do mistakes, they're like, oh, she's just a kid, But I'm an adult person, so I can't keep this perfect facade going. It's quite hard, I would say. And I have flaws. And I had flaws, and I've been aware of these flaws for a few years now. I just couldn't accept the fact that I had flaws and I was not perfect. And as you can guess, having that type of mentality and point of view really makes you not like yourself and not like who you are. And of course, this mentality crushed me. But of course, the more we gain experience in life, we learn that those things do not really matter at this point. And after talking back and forth with with friends, close friends, that I would count them as family, I start to, like those flaws about me. And they make my personality more colorful, and, it's fun. I don't have to worry about hiding behind a mask. I don't have to hide my, you know, my quirkiness, I guess, but it's not really a quirk, it's just something that you feel ashamed of, even though there is nothing to be ashamed of. This was a long journey, and I still have some stuff I need to work with myself, but still, I'll take that as an improvement. Um, the thing with perfectionism is that you can never be perfect, because there will be always someone that doesn't like something about you. But if you manage to find the right people to associate yourself with, you will see that those flaws were never flaws at all, because those people will see those traits as a positive of you, not a flaw. And it took me a very long time to understand that, and it was super hurt for me. Again, as I was growing up, I really wanted to be that perfect child. I would push myself to get straight A's, and I would study super hard to get those grades. And of course, I did get those grades, but I also lost a lot of precious time from my youth, because instead of hanging out with friends, or doing hobbies, or any other thing, or like playing, like I would stay in my room, study till morning, study till 2 a.m., 3 a.m., just exhaust myself just to get a good grade. And, satisfy my family and be like, see, straight A's, I'm a perfect child. But, I used to love, mathematics and problem solving and algorithms and all those complex equations. But because I did that, I now can't stand math at all. I just despise it so much. Even though it's my fault, I can't, just can't seem to fix my relationship with mathematics at all at this point. Um, this type of thing is not really healthy for you, as you can see, as everybody knows. Um, and I noticed that I was just trying to hide behind this and trying to be someone that I wasn't. It was around 11th grade in high school, and when I noticed it, I was like, that's nothing. It's not real. No, I'm just perfect, What flaws? The flaws I have? No, I'll fix them, I'll be perfect. But as then time passed, then I was in 12th grade, and those flaws did not get any better, but my mental health got worse, my physical health got worse because I just couldn't accept some facts about myself. And it took me about 3 to 4 years to accept some of my flaws and, learn to live with them and, realize that they're not really flaws in the eyes of my friends and my family. Having that realization makes you feel super at ease, and you feel like there is a huge pressure off of you. But again, even though people reassure you about, oh, those are not bad things, we love you the way you are, there's always that one noise in your head saying, oh yeah, do they really mean it? Or are they just trying to be nice? I still have that issue, but less and less. And I'm starting to be, I'm trying to be more at peace with myself. This is very important, in my opinion, because the more you despise yourself, the harder life will be for you, and more depressed and miserable you will feel in your day-to-day life. Again, I still have things that I despise about myself and can't seem to figure out what to do with. But now I'm trying my best to not, overthink about it or work myself up because of it. For example, I'm an artist and I do art. And when I show my art to my friends, they love it. They enjoy my art. They think it's like really good. But in my eyes, my art wasn't good at all. And I would just compare my art to my favorite artist non-stop, back and forth, and I would try to replicate their style. I would try to replicate their posing and lighting, but none of them worked really. None of my drawings looked like my favorite artist's drawing. His drawings were different than mine because it was his way of drawing, and I did not know his style of drawing. And the more I experimented with my art, the more I got comfortable with the style I have right now. Is it perfect? No. Do I need to improve on some stuff? Yeah, sure. I still struggle with lighting. I still sometimes struggle with texturing, but overall, my art doesn't look half bad. It's a good, decent art. So when I started to accept that fact, I started to be like, wait, it's a decent art, and I improved by a lot. And just to see if I was right about that, I would compare my art with my old art, and I would see the improvements, and I'd be like, yes, I'm getting even better and better and better, and I'm improving. And I started to improve when I stopped trying to be perfect. Because when you're trying to be perfect, you overthink a lot about each of your drawings. Each stroke you take, you're overthinking. It's like, oh, was this a good one? Does this look good? Is this perfect? Yada, yada, yada. And you don't need that. You don't need to overthink about those stuff. You just need to, see the outcome and be like, oh yeah, I improved. And I think that somewhat works with personality traits as well. If you think you have some stuff that you don't like about yourself, don't try to go for being perfect and, getting rid of it 100%. Just focus on improving on it. Let's say if you have, I don't know, if you feel like you're not happy with the way you talk or the way you behave sometimes, you can always try to improve on those behaviors, but never, but don't think about, oh, I don't think I'm not gonna be able to just not do these behaviors perfectly, so I'm just not gonna do it. It will demoralize you, which is pretty bad because then it will slow your progression. So I can't say this enough, but try to see your flaws in a positive perspective. And again, your flaws might be something the right person will adore the most about you. So just try to, like, look in the mirror and be like, yeah, this is who I am. Don't do stuff that doesn't feel like you. Thank you for watching and coming this far and supporting me. If you want to support me more, I have social links. I have this channel. Your comments are super nice. They have been super nice. I love reading them. So, thank you, and I'll see you guys in another video. Take care. Bye.